Quick question before we start. What percentage of your net worth can you actually access right now without a tax penalty? If you don't know the answer, keep watching. I see this more than you'd think. Someone in their mid 50s. They've done everything right, over $1 million saved, and they want to retire early. But unfortunately, they don't know what to do, and here's why. You've heard it your whole career: max out your 401k. The most repeated piece of financial advice in America might be working against you. In a minute, I'm going to show you the account type that most investors don't spend enough time thinking about and why it might be the most important thing missing from your plan. Number one, diversification isn't just stocks and bonds, it's tax buckets. Most people know that they need to diversify between stocks, bonds, and real estate, but almost nobody thinks about diversifying across different account types. There are three tax buckets: pre-tax accounts like your 401k or traditional IRA, tax-free accounts like a Roth, and taxable brokerage accounts. And here's what surprises almost everyone I show this to. A client with 2 million spread across all three buckets has dramatically more flexibility than someone with the same exact 2 million sitting entirely in a 401k. Now let's look at two hypothetical investors. Investor A has 2 million in a 401k and wants to retire at 53 years old. Investor B also has 2 million, but Investor B has 1.2 million in a 401k, 600,000 in a brokerage account, and 200,000 in a Roth IRA. They have the same net worth, but completely different flexibility. Remember the question I asked at the beginning? What percentage of your net worth can you access today? Not at 59 and a half. Investor B can access 30% of their net worth right now. Investor A can access the money too, but doing so may require additional planning, special withdrawal strategies, or accepting higher tax costs. The answer to that question may tell you more about your financial flexibility than your net worth does. Number two, the age 59 and a half problem. Here's something I've noticed over the years. As people accumulate wealth, the questions start to change. In their 30s and 40s, they're often asking, how much should I save? Should I max out my 401k? Am I on track for retirement? But somewhere in their late 40s or 50s, the conversation starts to shift. Now they're asking, could I retire at 55? Could I help my kids buy a house? Could I buy a vacation property? Could I work because I want to, not because I have to? Those are very different questions. And that's when account type diversification starts to matter. Because if most of your wealth is sitting inside retirement accounts, many of those goals become more complicated than they need to be. Retire at 52? There may be strategies available, but your options become more limited and often more tax inefficient. Want to help your child with a down payment? The money may have to come out of a retirement account first, creating taxable income along the way. Thinking about starting a business or taking a few years off before traditional retirement age? Again, where your money is located suddenly matters. The issue isn't that you don't have enough money. The issue is that you may not have enough accessible money. That's a very different problem. And it's one of the reasons I believe diversification across account types is just as important as diversification across investments. Number three, optionality has real value. I have clients who wanted to give $50,000 to their adult child to help pay off debt. That gift out of a brokerage account could be extremely tax efficient, but out of a 401k, they would pay income tax on every dollar first. A brokerage account doesn't give you the upfront tax deduction of a 401k, but what it gives you is freedom. No age restrictions, favorable capital gains rates, liquidity, the ability to donate appreciated stock to charity. When you contribute to a brokerage account, you're not just investing money, you're buying flexibility, and flexibility is worth a lot. Number four, the real goal isn't about maximizing the value of your accounts. The real goal is about maximizing your life. If blindly maxing out your 401k means you're delaying the vacation home, missing the window to make gifts while you can watch your kids actually enjoy them, or locking yourself out of early retirement, then the math might have been right, but the life choices might have been wrong. Money is a tool. A good financial plan makes sure that a tool is available when you actually need it, not just when your accountant says it pencils out. Number 5, a good plan gives you options. The takeaway here isn't that 401ks are bad. They're very powerful. The problem is concentration. Putting everything into one tax bucket eliminates options you didn't even know you wanted. True diversification means having money available for today's opportunities, tomorrow's retirement, your family's goals, and even your charitable priorities. Different goals often require different account types. Investment diversification matters, but account type diversification, that might matter more.